Oh, do I get to play the video where Null says he wants to kill you today? If someone pays $20, I'll play it.
Yeah,
Now I agree with him. Okay, what's your last problem?
That guy he's on with when he's like, I want to fucking murder Vito or whatever. Even that guy was like, hey, bro, I'm on YouTube right now. You're not really supposed to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, look, man, I'm not going to report you or whatever, but
you know, you better keep your DEI, your ESG scores
I wouldn't say I want to kill
whereas-
somebody on YouTube. Jesus fucking Christ. I shouldn't even put that Jewish song up there.
I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, I might take it down. Thanks,
All right, should we do Null?
Okay, you want to hear Null saying he's going to kill me?
Yeah.
I don't even, but yeah, I mean, play it. It's just like nuts.
Well, I mean, you were wished a million suicides, though, so.
Okay, yeah, this is
potentially criminal who's like.
Criminal.
So these guys all obsess over hating Nick Rekieta because he enjoys alcohol, right?
I mean, he gets pretty wasted, but I don't think that's why they're hating on him. I think, I don't know why they hate Nick so much.
Well, okay, so Null broke up with. Again, I don't have the full story. I believe that Null was mad at Nick because Nick is friends with Drexel, and Drexel went on a date with a lady to a BDSM dungeon.
Well, Drexel's black. That's
Right.
why. It's not. It has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Well, apparently, I don't know. They had a falling out.
They're obsessed with the size of
Because
black
of
men's
Drexel.
penises.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's accurate.
Well, that's why I'm saying I don't completely understand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to
see. Unlike Null, who will say this is the reason they hate Eric July, we actually go, I don't actually understand what's going on. I'm very open to hearing what it is.
I think Null and Nick were very close, and Null gets dog-walked by his forum a lot.
Yeah, they force him to ruin every relationship he has with a surrogate father figure.
because they're right. Because they're like jealous that
you're a good dad. I thought.
I'm still a good dad.
I know you're still a good dad, but unfortunately,
I just want him to do
your internet son is running around.
They're all my sons, except for Vickers.
Except
he was
Vickers.
a bad man.
All right, let Null say he's going to kill me.
Oh yeah, okay.
On YouTube.
This is the how is what Nick said different from what Null said about Dick and Vito. Oh yeah, that's right. Null's all upset that Rekieta called this guy who made a film where he rapes a.
Don't get us sued.
It's me. I'm saying it. Didn't he make a movie?
I don't know.
Did he make a movie where he's a predator?
Okay, just phrase it as
I'm
Nick
not. I'm
said
talking
it.
about a guy. I'm
Sure.
a mystery guy. You're the one putting words in my fucking mouth.
I'm not doing it. You're
Didn't
right.
Nick say?
Nick called that man a pedophile, I believe.
And that guy did make a movie where he's a sex predator.
I do not know.
I thought that. I thought he did.
I did not.
I was saying it was a good movie.
Followed the monograph story.
I didn't know. I'm talking about a different guy.
Right, it's a different guy. Sure.
I'm talking about Tontograph.
Tontograph. That's the real pedophile.
So Null's always saying that like Nick Rekieta is a huge asshole for calling that guy a pedophile.
Yeah.
But then Null calls you a pedophile all the time.
Right, but he's justified, and he's going to explain why.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I mean, you were wished a million suicides, though, so.
Oh, no.
We're 238 for $5 saying, how is it that Nick said different from what Nola said about Dick and Vito on live stream?
He's definitely called you a pedophile as well, right?
No. Null?
I thought he had.
Nah, he'd probably
have.
call me like
Pedophile friend.
He's not.
I don't know.
Yeah, I that would be.
That would be.
I don't
over the
know.
line.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, that would be really weird. I'm way too in shape to be called a pedophile.
Yeah, it makes more sense to call me a pedophile.
Yeah. Why are you laughing at like this?
Just play the clip.
We're 238 for $5 saying, how is it that Nick said different from what Nola said about Dick and Vito on live stream?
Okay, so I can back this up. I have said before that you should not call someone a pedophile unless you have evidence for it. You should not call someone a pedophile because pedophiles deserve to be killed. If you call someone a pedophile, you should be so convinced of this that you would be willing to take a gun and shoot them and sleep soundly afterwards.
No. You shouldn't be willing to do that. That's a vigilante. Okay.
It's just yeah.
I am completely and totally convinced that Vito Gesualdi is a pedophile, and I believe that if you call someone
It's just like he's
I'm sorry. I'm gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna play the whole thing all the way through. I'm gonna play the whole thing all the way through. Sorry.
I'm a pedophile. You should be so convinced of this that you would be willing to take a gun and shoot them and sleep soundly afterwards. I am completely and totally convinced that Vito Gesualdi is a pedophile, and I believe that if it were up to me, if Joe Biden convicted him of pedophilia and said, "Josh, you're the only guy for the job. We need you to take the this Colt 45 and kill him. You're the only person I can think of that can carry out this sentence as found in a court of law." I would say, "Mr. President, it would be my distinct honor."
Such
Why
a
is this
good bit.
fat asshole like grinning?
I don't know, man.
Potentially criminal? He looks like a fucking pedo more than you. I mean, just barely, but
It's just like no.
why is he giggling at this?
Well, I was gonna say no. If you're gonna like threaten to kill me, at least be kind of funny about it.
He would trust Biden, the guy who sniffs little girls?
If Joe Biden put me in charge of it, like, can't you come up with like an interesting way you're gonna kill me? And like a cool way of doing it. You're gonna take a gun and shoot me.
Colt
Okay.
45.
You're gonna take a gun that Biden gave you.
I
and
can't get
shoot
over
me.
why this guy's fucking giggling at this.
I don't know. I don't get. Go ahead.
And kill him. You're the only person I can think of that can carry out this sentence as found in a court
He's
of
loving it. Look at this fucking guy.
I don't get it, man.
What is this?
There are funny ways to threaten to kill me. I'm gonna say. I've had people threaten to kill me in funny ways. Like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Okay, wait. I'm going to play it some more.
All right.
law. I would say, "Mr. President, it would be my distinct honor and privilege to execute the functions of state and in Vito Gesualdi's life, because I do believe truly that he's a pedophile." And I believe this because he said that he is a pedophile multiple times, repeatedly, in different contexts.
Were any of the contexts telling criminal admitting to being a pedophile? Or
I don't think I've
were
ever
all the
said-
contexts tweeting?
I'm pretty sure I've definitely never said I'm a pedophile.
You just did. You just
fuck, I'm
did.
fucked
That was one of
there.
the many contexts.
People were fucking with me, and they're like, "Oh, why don't you go fuck a kid or something?" I'd be like, "Yeah, well, why don't you keep?"
So you don't need to defend it. Nobody thinks you. No, not even Null thinks you actually. I mean, the idea that this is
I don't know,
any
man.
pedophile's confessing to it on Twitter
and doing it in like a jokey, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck
Fucking
the shit out of
retarded.
you, you fucking like." I don't know, man.
Okay.
Functions of state and in Vito Gesualdi's life, because I do believe truly that he's
just
a pedophile.
do it,
and I believe
then.
this.
I think you could wrestle a gun away from Null. I mean,
I think Null weighs 500 pounds. From the tone
I
of
think
his
you
voice,
could easily wrestle a gun away from him.
dude, the way he like at the end of this like shitty joke, I think it was this clip, he's like out of breath from his long diatribe
excited.
about his magic Biden gun fantasy. He's like, and then Biden would give me a gun, and then and it's a Colt 45, and I'm like, oh my god, is Null like super out of shape? How is he not able to like get through this sentence without like pausing and breathing heavily?
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't this clip. I can't remember, but
Because he said that he is a pedophile multiple times, repeatedly, in different contexts.
okay.
I'm gonna say yes. Vito has a long history of.
What?
Saying, I'm not joking. I really will do this.
A long history, like one tweet.
Yeah, as far as
I will do this. What is this?
There's one tweet they have where I was like, they're like, oh yeah, okay, you think it's okay to make jokes? I'm like, no, it's not a joke. I'm definitely gonna rape
Yeah,
him. Blah
yeah,
blah blah blah
yeah.
blah. And then they go, oh man, he said that for like 5 years. And I go, no, I said it exactly once
Dick,
to
I
a
don't know
guy.
if
Uh-oh, he's talking about me now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, shh. Shh. Is he going to kill me?
I have to say this. The Vito has been joking about this. He's been making these jokes for 10 years. No, there was a very specific period of pretty much all those tweets were from like the same week where a bunch of trolls kept going, "You're friends with Mr. Girl, that means you're a pedophile." And I went, "I'm not a pedophile. Mr. Girl's my friend. I don't think he's a pedophile." Okay? And
too
this is
weird.
ridiculous. And then they just kept saying it, and I finally went, "Okay, you're right.
If
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Girl's a
rape all your
pedophile, he
fucking
would
kids."
sit a kid down and like talk about. He would never actually get to raping them because he'd want to,
Mr. Girl would
feel
just
their.
write
He
it-
would want to feel their like their tension and their fear before he fucked them, and he would just the cops would come and he'd have spent like 8 hours trying to extract.
If Mr.
you know.
Girl was a pedophile, he would just have a website writing articles about how he's a pedophile and how he wants to legalize fucking kids because he has no filter. Like, we know this. He says things, and I go, why are you fucking saying that? He's like, well, because I believe.
You
Why
know what's
wouldn't
funny
I
about
say
Mr.
it?
Girl? So
He's not hiding any. That's the crazy thing. It's like, well, Mr. Girl's always saying that because he's hiding things. I'm like, you listen to the shit
He's
that
not hiding
fucker
any-
says, and you think there's like secret stuff he's not telling you? He said he watched Cuties. He's like, yeah, the blonde one. She was the hottest one. And you think that there's more.
And you're upset because you guys thought the same fucking thing. You knew that that's what they were saying.
Just like the constant conspiracies. But again, the narrative of, well, you know, we have to believe Vito's a pedophile because he said it for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
you have 2 or 3 tweets, and look, maybe they were. I did not understand that the
They just
internet.
love fantasizing about being heroes.
They need easy targets because they're bored and they have no actual pedophiles to go like fuck with. And
Well,
like,
there are actual pedophiles,
well, yeah,
but they're
why
afraid
don't
of them.
you just be
they're
like
afraid of them.
that I Fight for Kids guy who actually goes and finds. I was
and he
watching,
gets pedophiles thrown in prison.
dude, I was watching one of his videos and it was like a guy and he's like, dude, you sent me pictures of your 8-year-old kid naked.
Yeah.
He's like, you're going to jail forever. And I'm like, yeah, get that fucking guy. Jesus,
No,
fucking
can easily do
Christ.
that, but all these Kiwi Farms guys, they're afraid of confrontation. Like they would be afraid to confront a legit pedophile.
Which is weird because they genuinely.
It's not weird.
No, I mean like, but
It's scary. It's scary, and
Sure, it
and takes
requires actual
balls.
confrontation.
Yes, and it takes confrontation.
Whereas
they don't have
fucking
that.
with me online and going,
This is
fantasizing about Biden giving you a gun to shoot me takes no amount of courage or anything. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's wanting to feel like you're doing something. All these guys want to feel like, oh man, I'm like helping make the world a better place. Why? Because I called
I hate
this
Vito.
internet comedian a pedophile. Oh, why? Is he a pedophile? Well, not really, but I don't like him.
Not at all, by the way.
Yeah.
Is how you say that.
But he made some jokes from 5 years ago and then, or whatever it was. I don't know. It's all just.
Sean's loving it. Potentially criminals laughing them.
I guess that's the only part of it that actually bothers me is the people going, oh man, we're owning him so savagely right now. And I'm like,
They are.
you have successfully annoyed me very well. I'm very annoyed by how stupid this is. The same way I'm annoyed by the Gamergate shit.
Nah,
and the
you're
woke
not annoyed
shit.
by that. You love it.
I'm very
you
annoyed
have
by that.
Nothing but contempt.
I guess I just don't want to be annoyed by stupidity.
Right.
And a bunch of
See,
guys.
and that way I support this because the Gamergate shit doesn't affect you at all because you feel contempt for us and like demand evidence. But this annoys you because it's like more dumber than what you're saying about Gamergate. So I kind of support it.
I don't know what you're getting at. You're saying
But
that
people are listening
this
to.
annoys me.
Yes,
Yeah.
this
Okay.
annoys you because it's so stupid. And you annoy me because what you're saying is so stupid
Well,
about...
it's because it's the you're mad game. It's the he's
And you are mad.
He's so mad that I'm saying this, but I'm not mad that he's saying this. I'm mad that they think I'm mad.
But you are
know?
mad.
So now I'm mad.
Yeah. I'm not mad about this,
Right.
but I am mad about the ESG
So,
stuff.
and I don't know if that's their goal. Is their goal to make me mad by gaslighting a bunch of other people into making them think that I'm already
None of them
mad?
think you're a pedophile. They just want to gas you up and laugh at you for being mad.
I don't know.
I do.
There's too many layers to all of this. All I know is
I
I'm
do,
like,
but then he's talking about me. I want to know what he's saying
no,
about me.
shoot me. I don't. Come on, come try it. Why not? Let's see what happens. Show up at my door with your gun and shoot me in the head. I don't care. I don't think you're gonna do it. Is the point? Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is my Frank Hassel situation. Come to my house
You're Boogie in this
I'm
scenario.
Boogie in this scenario.
That's not a good...
I am inviting
thing to be.
only Null, no other like people. Null
You
specifically.
don't know what he looks like, though.
You're right. I don't know. I have an idea based on how
Some
he talks.
doe-eyed fat man
Yes.
shows up.
Why don't you just come? Same for Yellow Flash. Let's fight.
What about
Let's do
potentially
it.
criminal? What if he shows up?
He's not gonna do it. Like that's the. See, this is the thing.
He's giggling away.
A bunch of guys pretending to be tough guys on the internet to me is the gayest, stupidest fucking thing.
Yeah, but Biden told him
If
that he...
Vito was here, I'd take my Colt 45 revolver. And I'm just like, and that's.
I would execute a high kick if I
Yeah.
saw him.
So, like, I
I
don't
would
know
roll
if they
a
want me to
D20.
be like, oh my god, I can't believe Noel's threatening to kill me. I'm so. It's
That's
just
based, man.
I'm
What are you talking
annoyed
about?
by how stupid it is.
That's what makes it great,
Okay.
because you're annoyed. and you deserve it.
All right.
It's the only way to annoy you.
You are successfully annoying me with your stupidity.
What's he saying about me?
I mean, sometimes your stupidity is great, though. Like when you said my comic had unlicensed reference material, that was actually, I loved that. Do more of that.
What you're doing right now is coping.
Okay.
I know.
I'm coping and seething right now.
No, where are you coping?
Not seething.
Null seething.
Null seething.
You're coping.
I can't process any of this shit, man. I don't know what's
And you're
going
asking
on
people to
anytime.
feed you facts about ESG shit, but you can't even process simple, conspiracies here.
He's trolling. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But he's doing it out of anger.
See, that's the
And not.
Null does genuinely
Laughs.
hate me for some
Yes.
reason.
He
Yeah.
hates you.
I think because I took you away from him, he believes. Even though he
don't
should
know.
direct all that anger at Trixie, who actually caused the schism.
Well, he also hates Trixie.
Right, and Mr. Girl, and,
And
everybody
Mr.
associated
Girl
with the
and everybody
show.
associated with me. All right, here we go.
And
I believe
Ricada.
this
Yeah, it's Nick Ricada.
because he said that he is a pedophile multiple times repeatedly in different contexts.
Okay. Not true.
I'm going to say yes. Vito has a long history of
No, I don't.
saying, I'm not joking. I really will do this.
Did it
And
once. So that
Do
once.
this. Say it, you pussy. Say child molester.
There's
Don't
exactly
fucking,
one tweet
Don't cast
where I made that
aspersions
joke.
on people and not say it, Sean. Come on, Sean. Say it with your whole mouth. Say it with your guts.
It's one of these
Yeah.
things where they go, if we.
All
if you
right. You've defended yourself enough.
I'm just
okay?
saying, it's
We're
the-
trying to get through this clip. They're
Fine.
talking about me now.
Okay.
As far as Dick, I don't know if I've directly called Dick a pedophile, but I think that like it's very suspicious, like the shit that he's up to, like his interest, just his visceral, bizarre, repeated interest in like getting involved in pedophile like shit and controversy. It's like why do you do this? I don't know if I've ever
mean like what
said,
you do,
like, but he skews me
Josh.
out like real bad.
I skeeve. What are you, a little girl? What are you?
Josh, you're
Wait, what was that?
constantly
Hold on,
inserting
shut up.
yourself.
Why do you do this? I don't know if I've ever said, like, but he skews me out like real bad.
Skeeves him out real bad.
Skeeves him out.
Skeeves him out, yeah. Freaks him out.
He skeeves me out.
That's a phrase.
Not for men.
Skeevy. You know, it's
That a man uses.
I don't know, man.
He skeeves me out.
It's all very bizarre. This whole sector of the internet. And then you got guys like Matt Barr who go, oh, man, that Vito guy read his Kiwi's Farms thread. I'm like, okay, and what did you see? He goes, well, the stuff in the thread. I'm like, right, what
Like shit
specifically
and
about it was bad?
Controversy. It's like why do you do
And that's
this?
always like the same old tweets that are clear jokes and whatever else.
Getting involved in pedophile like shit and
What
controversy. It's like,
pedophile
why-
shit are you getting involved in?
No, I guess. I don't
yeah,
know.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't wrap my head around Null.
It's not difficult.
Well, it seems like he's a guy who cares deeply about like.
He's out liberaling you.
Yeah,
That's the problem. He's lying more than you because liberals want to have like the authority of lies,
Yeah,
and he's out liberaling you.
but just because he hates me.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Just like liberals hate white people.
So he hates me and he lies about me because he thinks he can influence other people to hate me.
And he
I got
does.
it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And that makes his life better somehow.
Yeah. Because everyone hates liberals.
Okay.
And they found a way to hurt one.
I just thought if you're running a free speech website, like there's a lot of valuable stuff you could do. And if like you're looking for bad people and like trying to stop them, there's a lot of ways to do that.
So you're trying to reverse liberal him, but it's not going to work because he's out liberaling you.
I don't think I'm trying to reverse liberal him because I don't think there is any influence.
Now
in Null.
you're doing that thing with lying to me about me to try to make
I hate
yourself
this.
feel better.
I hate this
Now I see it.
psychological
Now I see
nonsense.
it. Now I get it.
I don't understand the point of Kiwi Farms. I thought it was to like laugh at funny stuff. And then I go on there and they're like, I can't believe Vito's changing the biggest problem logo. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
I can't believe it either. I don't know why he's wasting time changing the logo.
Well, you gotta get that guy to send us what font it is. It's got to be the right font.
Wait a minute.
interest in like getting involved in pedophile like shit and controversy. It's like why do you do this?
What pedophile?
I don't know if I've ever said like, but he skews me out like real bad.
I don't know if I've ever said, but he skeeves me out real bad.
He's talking in very broad generalities. I don't know what pedophile shit you've gotten involved in.
I don't know if
I
I've
don't know
ever
what pedophile
said.
shit I've gotten. What have I done?
You constantly talk about pedophilia.
I talk about it the same amount that everyone else on Twitter is talking
No.
about it constantly.
You made it a whole thing. Like how you're a good person because you think they should get mental health and all this retarded liberal shit. That
I'm not even talking about that anymore. I'm just like, all right, nobody wants to talk
you
about
learned your
that.
lesson.
I learned that you can't have that conversation on the internet.
Oh, you still got that little thing that you're holding on to. That's what they go for. They know they could hit you with that.
I'm a stupid liberal, and just kill. I don't know.
Not stupid.
I don't know how to talk about that. You can't. There's certain topics that you can't have a rational discussion on. I get it.
Yeah.
So why even try?
Because you're better than people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the part that they're hitting. I get it now.
Yeah. Well, that's
okay.
actually true, though.
I know. I get it.
I'm not, better morally than people, but I am open to having genuine conversations without immediately having it devolve into what information is this man secretly
But you're
hiding
not.
from me?
You're
yes,
not.
I am.
No, you're not open to any of that, any of the election
I
stuff,
have
ESG
said
stuff.
I'm completely open to all of that. I asked
said it, but
for
you're not.
information.
So you can condescend to people who give it to you and make them feel weak and stupid.
That's not why.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Thank you for the $20, Moon Milk.
Yeah,
I don't know where we are, though.
We're all the way back down.
That's why it was
This
so
episode
good.
is the most exhausting thing
I can't
I've ever
defend
gone through.
a single one of my positions.
First, I have to get a lecture on how I'm part of the video
I'm
game
the victim.
journalists. Then Null has to lecture about why I'm a pedophile and he's going to kill me. And now a
just because I go
pirate-
on Twitter and say I'm a pedophile and I'm going to rape kids. and then for some reason, people throw this in my face.
You can throw it in my face. I accept that. Okay? I just don't need a pirate fucking whatever this is.
Everything's about what I need.
Okay. Coup for 2. Lying and implying Null. Just call Dick a PDF
Just
file.
do it, Null, you baby. You fucking crybaby.
It is I, the Nigger, and I need you to subscribe to, it says here, Clip Summer.